Hey guys, how are you today? This is making of the Fixit Proz franchise, episode number 17. Haven't made one in a while since this whole coronavirus thing happened, but we're still in business and we're still pushing forward. A couple precautions that we did, Lysol spray, we're wearing gloves. We have alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, 91% that we use to disinfect the phones. We have a door slot in our door, mail slot, I should say, where we take the phones in or tablets or device, anything small enough we can fit in there. We can fit up to like a 12.9-inch tablet. And, we disinfect it, clean the phone, and we keep moving forward. So, a lot of businesses have been affected. It's kind of tough. Obviously, our sales have definitely dropped a lot. We just continue to, advertise same ways. Facebook, Let Go, Instagram, um, continue to make YouTube videos, but all those other apps just continue to do those. Keep pushing with those because that's there's obviously people that still need to fix their phones when they drop. Obviously people still break their phones, so we're here to help and just keep moving forward. I don't know what the future holds, but just by watching like the news and seeing the different like different states, how they're starting to reopen again, and some states that didn't really have a lot of infection rates, their infections are going up again. But like the bigger the bigger states, the states that had the most infections, like New York City, obviously they're still like on lockdown, but um, their infection rates have kind of like you know plateaued a bit. So we're just hoping that Florida or the rest of the country, the rest of the world, gets this virus under control, and just you got to pray to God, and if you haven't accepted Jesus Christ, accept Jesus because He's in control of everything. And so we just continue to see what's happening, and just again, just some tips for me. I mean, I'm definitely thankful that I have a storefront that I can do business because it's less, it's a little more controlled environment that I can take in people's devices, fix their phones. I mean, I kind of thought about like, hey, would people feel weird like putting their phone through like a little door slot? But I kind of had experience with some restaurants. Obviously, me, my wife and kid, who were stuck at home, just eating cooked food, and after a while, you just want to try something different, like some favorite restaurants that I used to go to, and so we started seeing some restaurants that had like a drive through, so which were pretty good. Nothing like those like McDonald's fast food. This is more like like a Latin restaurant, like Pollo Tropical or La Granja, whatever. I don't know. That's what we have in Florida. So we were able to get some type of home cooked meal, but through the drive-through setting, which was great. And then a couple of other restaurants that we like to dine in we drove past just by cruising around, and we saw that they had um, like their door open, but they had like a glass plate, so you can go up to the window and get your food. And I was like, oh, okay, that's really great. So I felt a little more confident with the way I was handling my business. That maybe people would feel like if you break your phone, you're like, oh man, now I got to go in a store. I gotta explain to them what's happening with my phone, and I don't, like for me, I don't go into like restaurants. I don't, obviously, a lot of them are closed, but I don't walk into supermarkets. I was in the beginning, but as it got worse, I started doing like the Shipt and like all these other, places, like Walmart. You can they'll deliver overnight with a certain amount of purchases. But anyways, so I felt a little more comfortable going, into this kind of restaurant where I didn't have to walk in, I should say. And so I felt like, oh, okay, so maybe people would be happy to, go to a cell phone place where they can just drop off their phone, have less, contact with people, because maybe throughout the day, maybe they're like me and they don't go anywhere. They don't go into stores. They don't, supermarkets, everything online. But now their phone broke, so you can't order that, right? Obviously you can if you buy a screen and you want to repair the screen yourself. But if you don't have the skills to do so, you want to walk. Now you got to walk into a place, and probably there's other people in there, and it's just so now I feel like hopefully my customers are okay with, hey, I can go to this guy because you can just walk on up, they'll greet you at the door, they've got gloves on, there's they're not going to talk 2-3 feet from you and spit on you, and they're going to clean you, disinfect your phone, they're going to they're going to wear gloves, and then after when they're finished they're going to disinfect your phone again and hand you the phone. And we do cash transactional, we do paperless transactions too, so Zelle and these kind of things. But yeah, guys, so just want to make this little video. We're still here, we're still pushing, see what happens next. Hopefully this clears up the next 3 to 6 months. I don't know how it's going to be. Our state and Florida, from New Jersey originally, Florida is saying that they're going to open up Monday at like a 50%. A lot of things have been opening up, so that's pretty good. But it's just scary because all the schools are closed, and you just need to be careful because you might not get the symptoms, but you might be a carrier of the coronavirus without even knowing it. So I'm thankful that, like I said, I'm in a controlled environment where I can basically disinfect things. I have like this disinfectant, kills 99.9% germs, where I can spray the air if I needed to, but I'm the only one in here. So, but anyways, hope you guys hopefully this helped you out in any way. But just give me let us know, subscribe, and thanks again, guys. All right, have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.